Now wait a minute. Are they really saying that my boy Kirk Frost went and got with another woman behind my girl Rasheeda's back? For some reason, I don't believe that. But I'll get into why I don't believe that after I read this hilarious story. This is comedy to me. Your boy Funky Geneva posted a story on his website. You know, he gets exclusive information because Funky Geneva is a real blogger, unlike that fuckboy Meat Magazine, who's just an asshole with a microphone. Shout out to Funky Geneva for being a real blogger. That's why he's invited to VH1 stuff. Meat Magazine has never been invited to shit because he ain't shit. Anyways, Funky Geneva posted a story titled Exclusive. Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Kirk Frost allegedly has 4-month-old baby with side chick Rasheeda Furious. And they have a picture from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta when Rasheeda was yelling at Kirk for whatever reason. And they put a talking bubble and it says, "How could you ugly bitch?" Like, really? Rasheeda doesn't talk to her husband like that. That was cold-blooded. Anyways, the article reads, "Child," quote, "the people say Kirk Frost done slipped up and had a baby with another woman. According to the source that gave me all the tea, the baby is now 4 months old. We can expect to see Kirk's side chick / baby mama on the show. We can also expect to see the side chick's mama on the show too. The filming for the upcoming season of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta started about 2 months ago. The cameras were rolling just in time to catch Rasheeda's reaction to this heartbreaking news. According to the person who told me all of this, Rasheeda tried to take Kirk's head off when she found out about all of this. And for some reason, I imagine that Adam's apple stopping her, but that's none of my business. Shout out to Kirk. Shout out to the Adam's apple. The people say that the baby mama doesn't look like anything. Oh, I bet she doesn't. I mean, compared to Rasheeda, a dime compared to Rasheeda doesn't look like anything, but I'll get to that in a minute. The people say that the baby mama doesn't look like anything. They say she isn't cute, has a bad body, and is tired as all outdoors. Is this the sort of gay slang? I never heard that one before. That's freaking hilarious. Isn't that how it always goes though? Child, if you're gonna cheat on me, please let it be with something that looks way better than me. Let me just pause the story right there. Let me just say this. Women, stop being so vain. You know, if a man cheats on you, don't say that you want him to cheat on you. Rather, not that you want him cheating, rather that you'll be more comfortable with the fact that he cheated on you if the other woman is more beautiful than you are. That's really insane. I've heard women say this for years and it always bothered me. That's very vain and egotistical of you. You think that you're so beautiful that if a man cheats, the woman has to be more beautiful. Maybe he cheated because of your attitude. Maybe he cheated because of 1,000 other reasons. But I know damn well Kirk did not cheat on Rasheeda, but I'm gonna get to that in a minute. Child, if you're gonna cheat on me, please let it be with something that looks way better than me. Let it be with something. Does that mean a donkey? What does something mean? He didn't even write someone. He wrote something. That's freaking hilarious. At least then I could sort of begin to process how all of it could have possibly happened. Please don't embarrass me on the TV with a bitch that looks like Kim Wayans, okay? Damn. They're gonna shade Kirk calling him ugly and then shade Kim Wayans too. Cold-blooded. Unfortunately, this is Love and Hip Hop, so you have to question the validity of anything that comes out of that camp. Let us not pretend like Love and Hip Hop has not garnered a reputation for straight up fake storylines and poorly acted scripted scenes. Let me interject and say Love and Hip Hop New York season 7. This whole shit with Drewski and Bonnie and Sky with her fine self. Yeah, seems pretty scripted to me. But anyways, so you have to question the validity of anything that comes out of that camp. Let us not pretend like Love and Hip Hop has not garnered a reputation for straight up fake storylines and poorly acted scripted scenes. Factor in the fact that Rasheeda and Kirk have gambled with their marriage on the show once before for the sake of being employed. One, cold-blooded. One doesn't know what to believe. Let me say this. The person who told me all of this is on the inside and has been there since day one. I don't see this person telling all of what they did on the off chance that I could come back and cuss their ass the hell out for it being a lie. Unfortunately, this is one of those situations where I wish/hope it is a lie. I agree with that. We've seen this story before, and we all know the conversation that follows this. How could Kirk cheat on Rasheeda, then not use a condom? Kirk could have brought home to Rasheeda something that she couldn't get rid of other than a baby. Yada, yada, yada. Would you stay or would you go? Damn, Funky didn't even keep it real. That's the same thing that I was saying in my videos, you know? You go around cheating on people, you never know where you could bring them back. Not only that, but If this person was cheating with one person, they may have been cheating with multiple people. What if the baby comes out with gonorrhea and the eye can't see? Blind baby, you know? But anyways, this is the thing, man. I know that the story is all bullshit. But let me first start off by saying this. On the very first season, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, I'm watching Kirk and Rashida. I was so proud of Kirk. I'm like, look at this positive, intelligent black man that loves the shit out of his wife. And I was so happy to see all that hashtag black love, because we see a lot of bullshit on TV. So I was like really happy. And I'm like, see, this is what people need to see. And this is what people need to emulate. All of a sudden, season 2 came around and everything changed. It was the second season that they were on that there was some sort of, I'm pretty sure that was the one where the hot tub scene happened with Bambi and the other chick, you know, and that basically threw everything just completely out of whack. It was like, what the hell's going on? It was like they went from like the power couple lovebirds of all lovebirds to fighting and accusations of cheating and all sorts of foolishness. And I knew that it was just for TV. See, people take what they hear on the internet seriously and what they see on TV seriously. And it's okay to at least pay attention to it and say, maybe it is true. You never know. I wasn't there. It's okay if you say to yourself, I'm going to remain neutral. But I tell you what, I'm not going to remain neutral this time. Not in this particular circumstance. I'm here to say it flat out. Kirk would never in a million years cheat on Rasheeda. I'm not trying to ruin the show for anybody. You're going to believe what you want to believe. You're going to watch what you want to watch. I'm going to watch the show regardless of the fact that their particular storyline with all of this mess that's going on is not real. And I'm going to say it, and everybody's going to get mad and talk a bunch of shit in the comments, but I'm still going to say it. Because Rasheeda is too fine for any man to be cheating on. Trust me, she's never been cheated on in her life. Ever. And her husband is definitely not going to cheat on her. Ever. And anybody who lies and says that he is cheating is a heifer. So how dare you say that Kirk Frost is a good man. Okay? He knows what he has. He's not going to cheat on Rasheeda. That's some haters saying that shit because they want to see the cookie crumble. Or is this part of a fake storyline that was made up to keep them on the show? And I'm cool with that. As long as the impressionable people understand that everything you see on TV is not real. Okay? Kirk would never cheat on Rasheeda. He loves his wife. It's just a storyline, but I'm still going to watch because them as a couple and as individuals are the shiz not eat. Shout out to Little Scrappy. But anyways, I'm going to tune in to support because Rasheeda is one of my favorite reality TV stars. Way up there. Kirk is that dude. I love the way he treats his wife. Other than the contrived storyline about him cheating on her and all this other shit, that this is bullshit. In real life, trust me, he's treating her. Listen, y'all know that Rasheeda doesn't play. Let's be real here. If any of that shit was really true, Rasheeda would not be reacting the way that you see her reacting on TV. Come on now, she was on TV, quote, auctioning off his belongings. Remember that? Remember that scene? Since when do you just have like a pop-up auction? But anyways, listen, y'all, some of y'all just gonna be ignorant, just believe whatever y'all see. It's a TV show, people. Okay? And it's not a game show. It's a reality TV show. Reality TV shows are often scripted. If you don't believe me, look at the list of writers on reality TV shows. Not just Love and Hip Hop. No. Pick a network, pick a show, and see for yourself. But anyways, what do I know? I'm just an asshole with a microphone. I'm just a fuck boy. What do I know? Shout out to Funky Geneva. Funky Geneva's the real blogger here. But anyways, let me know what you think about it all below. Be sure to subscribe to the Meat Magazine YouTube channels. Visit meatmagazine.blogspot.com for more. Follow me on Twitter at Meat Magazine, Meat Magazine 7 on Google Plus, and Meat Magazine blog on Instagram. Let me tell you something. Rasheeda and Kirk are my relationship goals. So yeah, I'm gonna talk that shit because I know that nothing's going on other than them loving each other and appreciating each other. All the storyline. Don't fall for it. Go back and watch the first season that they were on to see the real story. Meat Magazine. # Black Love.